Myles Garrett is the new sack king. He sacked Joe Burrow in the fourth quarter with around 5 minutes and some change left in the game. Number 23 on the year, making him surpassing Michael Strahan, surpassing TJ Watt, and is now the new number 1 sack holder in NFL history. And to me, in my opinion, he's the greatest defensive edge of all time. We can go ahead and mark it right now. Now, I know some people are going to say that's not true. There is no way he's better than this guy, and this guy. I could care less. But let's talk about Myles Garrett for a second in the history that he made this year. And there's a lot of people that are trying to throw stones at Myles Garrett, trying to take away what he did, and I'm not here for it, okay? And here's why. When Saquon Barkley was going for the rushing record last year, I didn't hear anybody going, well, if he doesn't get it in week 16, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Because Eric Dickerson did it in 16 weeks. Everybody wanted Saquon Barkley in week 17 to play so he could beat that record. They were cheering for it. When Randy Moss beat Jerry Rice's record, it took more than the games that Jerry Rice did it in. I think Jerry Rice did it in 12 games or something like that, if I remember correctly. If I don't, you can fact check me. But people were just happy that Randy Moss broke Jerry Rice's record. But now, all of a sudden, then Myles Garrett breaks Michael Strahan's record and TJ Watt's record. You got the Pittsburgh fans coming out of nowhere. They're just whining and complaining. Oh my God, it doesn't matter. TJ Watt did it in 15 games. There's an asterisk on this record. You got Michael Strahan on Fox. Usually what happens when somebody breaks a record, they go, you know what? Records are meant to be broken. I am happy for the young man. Congratulations. Not Michael Strahan. Well, I mean, I'm the 16 game holder. He's the 17 game holder. No, he is now the new king of sacks. Deal with it. And I have numbers to prove my point. Myles Garrett, to get his 23 sacks, it took him 437 snaps to do it. 437 hikes. 437 hut. TJ Watt, to get his 22 and a half sacks, you know, that old record, 616 snaps, or 557 pass plays, if you want to know the breakdown. And Michael Strahan, you know, that old record, 22 and a half sacks, it took him 567 pass plays. So for the people who want to throw games, he still obliterated it in snaps that he was on the field because he's that darn good. So you can take the games and you can roll it up, go down the street, find a pebble and a hungry possum and walk it. What does that mean? I don't know. But the point of the matter is this: Myles Garrett is that good that he obliterated them in how many snaps he had to play to still get the sack record. I don't care about the games. It doesn't matter. He now is the sack king. Now, why does this make Myles Garrett the greatest of all time, in my humble opinion? Well, I got some more numbers I'm going to put at you. Let me find my numbers really fast. Hold on a second. Myles Garrett right now is sitting at number 20 with 125.5 sacks in his career. And this was as of, I think, today. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me scroll up here. Let me scroll. Yes, updated January 5th, today, 6:47 a.m. So Myles Garrett is sitting at number 20 with 125 and a half sacks. Sitting at number 9 is Von Miller at 138 and a half sacks. Myles Garrett has done this in 8 years. Von Miller took 14 years to get 138 and a half sacks. If Myles Garrett stays healthy, I can confidently say I believe he'll at least get 13 sacks next year, maybe 14. That will already put him in the top 10, and he'll play 9 years, and he will be the top 10 in NFL history in sacks. And his career is not over by a long shot. Michael Strahan sits at 141 sacks, and he's number 6, and he did that in 14 years. It's not to say, maybe, just maybe, if Myles Garrett has a pretty good year next year, he could catch Michael Strahan. The point of the matter is this: Myles Garrett is in a league in his own. Look at the numbers he is putting up already, and he's only played 8 years. He could catch people in the top 10 and not even play 10 years yet. So don't give me games. Don't give me all that hoopla when it comes to Myles Garrett. He is a specimen. You have people that walk into leagues who are just in a league of their own. LeBron James, when he stepped on a court, an NBA court at the age of 18, defied things that nobody had seen in their life. It is what it is. Myles Garrett is a alien, okay? Came from Mars. I don't know how he does it, but he does. And another thing that's impressive with Myles Garrett, he has done all this on a horrific football team. Breaking the record knowing your team sucks. Breaking the record when your offense really gives you nothing and you're always behind. So the team can run, the team can do play action, the team can pass. You really never have a lead, and you're still able to get 23 sacks in the season where you're really not playing from a position where you can just tee off and go after the pass every single down should also be commended by Myles Garrett instead of people trying to hate because they have nothing else better to do. Myles Garrett, I just want to give you a hand clap, good sir, for doing this on one of the worst put together teams in NFL history. Hand clap, sir. All right, what's next for Myles Garrett? Who knows? He said he wants to go for 25 sacks. That was his goal this year. He fell a little short. He said he wants to go for 25 next year. Can he do it? We'll have to see. But I am glad as a Cleveland Browns fan, I got to witness Myles Garrett make history. He is the king of sacks. He is the GOAT, defensive edge. You can give me Bruce Smith. You can give me Jason Taylor. You can give me Von Miller. You can go back to 1922 and give me Dissect Deacon Grass Jones. I don't even know who that is. I made him up. None of them touch Myles Garrett. He is the best to lace up the cleats. Go argue with a possum smoking a cigarette. Does that even happen? I don't know. But if you witness Myles Garrett, and if you've watched this man play live, I want to congratulate you because you've witnessed the greatest of all time. So you let me know, how do you feel about Myles Garrett, and where do you rank Myles Garrett on the list of defensive ends in NFL history? And don't give me Lawrence Taylor. He's not a defensive end. He is a linebacker. So don't put Lawrence Taylor in the conversation because he is not a defensive end. He is a linebacker. All right, but at the end of the day, Browns fans, Kevin Stefanski's fired. Myles Garrett is the GOAT defensive end. Today, for most Browns fans, is a good day. We'll have to see how the rest of the week pans out. And if you've made it this far, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're new, hit that share, all of the above. And if you've made it to the end of the video, make a comment, and at the hashtag of the comment, Sack King, because Myles Garrett is the new NFL Sack King. I appreciate all of you for making it here. And at some point in this video, another video will populate. Make sure you hit that watch, share, all that great stuff. I love you. And at the end of it all, you know the drill. It's all love. Peace.